Hi, my name is Heather Westlake. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Today I wanted to share with you a card you could make with the new Snowflake Wishes stamp set. It comes in a bundle if you choose. It has this gorgeous set with some really nice words, as well as 2 sheets of dies. This is the first one with some pretty and delicate snowflakes. The other one is one I used for this card today that kind of cuts out a window that's edged by these snowflakes that are really delicate, very pretty. So it also, if you choose, there's other items that coordinate with it. This is Snowflake Splendor ribbon, really pretty shimmery. I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's in there. There's also a new embossing folder, and so it has lovely snowflakes on it as well. There were 3 colors I used for this card, Pool Party, Misty Moonlight, which is one of the new in colors this year, and Pacific Point. There's also really pretty designer series paper that matches it as well, and so these are some of those on all sides. It's 12 by 12 inches, and you get 2 of each pattern, and then of course they're double-sided, so you can peek at those. I have some samples to show you as well using these coordinating products. The first one I used Misty Moonlight here, and then Pool Party is this other coordinating color. I actually kind of made it a shaker card, but actually glued the pieces down so that they would stay. Sometimes when you have a shaker card, the things fall down out of sight, and so I just wanted to be able to see them all. I also have the little returning snowflakes from that were in the catalog last year for Christmas, so I'm excited to see that they're back. And then just stamp this on the inside. Also have one in Night of Navy where I did some embossing with white and then just sponged color over the top. Did the really delicate cuts through the new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine with white here to make these pretty snowflakes, and then just some simple snowflakes on the inside. This one opens a little bit differently, and then just put a strip of cardstock inside there, so that's fun when they open a little bit differently. This one shows a little bit of the new embossing folder as well. I believe it's called Winter Snow. For the rest of them, I took a 6x6 piece of one of the designer series papers and cut it up and made 4 cards out of it. So there's this one that says, "In the coldest moments of the year, my heart is warm because you're near." And I did cutouts with snowflakes this time with the silver foil. There's also rhinestones that match as well, so those are beautiful. This one says, "Thank you so much." This one says, "Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas." This one's "May Your Season Sparkle." So just some other samples with that. So let's get on with the card. The card that I made with my Stampers 10 this month was actually a card with the directions from Mary Knabe. So thanks, Mary, for the idea. So it's a little bit different in how it opens. So the back piece for the base is Pacific Point. It's 5½ by 4¼ And then this next piece here that has the snowflakes on it, it almost looks like designer series paper, but it's not. We actually made it ourselves by stamping with stamps from this stamp set in those same 3 colors I talked about, Pacific Point, Misty Moonlight, and Pool Party. That piece of white paper we used was 5¼ by 4 inches. And there's this piece of Pacific Point that folds and flips back up. So that piece is actually 8½ by 3¼ and it's actually scored at 4¼ so then you can fold it in half. The piece inside to write on is white, and that one is 2¾ by 4½ There's a piece of designer series paper on the front that is the exact same size there. Sorry, I think I told you the wrong dimension. This is actually 3 by 4. So, sorry about that. And it has 2 sides, so you can pick which side you want to use for that. As far as the lift up portion of the card, that was done, like I said, with the die, and how it works is when you use it with Pacific Point, you actually get both these pieces. So you get this piece that's cut out, and then this other piece that you can use. We just used this piece. There's also a white piece of paper the exact same size that's mounted on the back of it, so that when you lift it up it looks nice and clean on the back. So what we did with that was we just stamped through it. When you use this stamp, the Snowflake Wishes, it just fits inside there, so you can ink it up and then just stamp it exactly where you want it to be, and you can see through it, so that's helpful. So that's what we did there, and then just did a second generation stamping with Pool Party for these snowflakes. Also used the new coordinating rhinestones to go with it here. And I cut out a pretty silver snowflakes with a silver foil sheets. So it was a pretty simple and quick card, but very pretty and effective. So thank you, Mary, for the idea. And I hope you have a great day. If you want to order supplies, you can do that at my website. It's heathersfunandstamps.stampinup.net. So thanks so much and have a great day.